Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. I'm your host, Elomo, and a film about relationships, growth, lifestyle. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. Welcome back to the channel. It means you love what I'm doing. You keep coming back. I'm grateful. If you're new here and you're seeing my face for the first time, please feel free, grab a seat, subscribe. Okay, subscribe before you're heading out, and hit the notification bell by the subscribe button so you get notified each time I post a new video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up before heading out. Okay, so in today's video we're going to be having fun. We're going to be talking funny things YouTubers do for content. I mean, just to create content for you guys. So if you're interested in that, definitely keep on watching. Now the first thing I'm going to talk about, this one, I'm not even on this table. I'm trying to get on this table, but it's just so funny for me that I keep laughing every time I want to do it. This thing that we vloggers do, a day in the life vlog, and when the person is waking up from sleep, you put your camera, you show, the camera starts recording from when the alarm rings, you are feeling sleepy, you off it, you put your blanket over your head like you don't want to wake up, then you wake up, you stretch, and then you pray, you make up your bed. I'm just looking at it like, that's acting. That's all YouTubers are actors and actresses, because we all know that was not the time you woke up. You had woken up before then, you took your time, place your phone or your camera wherever you want to place it, then you went back to bed, covered yourself, and pretended like you're just waking up. It's so funny. Each time I want to do this particular day in the life, and I want to do this scene, I just start laughing. When I wake up from sleep and I want to even place the camera, I'll just start laughing. My face will just show that I'm not waking up from sleep. I've tried doing this a couple of times, but it just does not work out. I'm always laughing. I don't know why, but one day I'm going to summon the courage not to laugh. Some people even go as far as waking up, they go and brush their teeth, they wipe their eyes, remove this thing that is always at your eyes when you wake up in the morning. They remove it, then they go back to bed, cover the blanket, press record, and they start acting like they're waking up. Why? Just for content for you guys, please. If you know any YouTuber who is vlogging, please go and subscribe to the channel, because they are really doing a lot just to give you guys content. You guys might not know how much work it is, but it's so much work. I mean, that's the first funny thing I find very hilarious, because it's acting. It's pure acting. Now the second thing I'm going to be talking about is when you're vlogging, right? I feel like most of the drama on this YouTube happens in vlogs, because when you're vlogging, this scene or this particular scenario of the camera recording you when you're walking, and you and I know you're alone there. We know the trick you have done. You see somebody placing the camera, like maybe in the street, in the Cartier. You place the camera somewhere, you're doing a day in the live vlog and you're showing that you're going somewhere. You place your camera there and you're walking and pretending like there's no camera looking at you. You walk and you bypass your camera. Like you don't know there's a camera there, just to get that scene, that perfect scene of showing, of bringing out that image of you going somewhere. Then when you pass back, you come back and come and collect your phone or your camera and press stop. That's just so funny. I'm sure people are around you looking at you, they'll be like, what's this girl doing? Why will you put your phone? You're passing your phone like you don't know your phone, and then you come back all of a sudden to come and take the phone. It's so funny. Even in the supermarket, I think I've seen this one in the supermarket, and I just laughed because I could understand. Like, you see somebody placing the phone on a particular shelf, and the person is picking things and making like, giving the idea of doing shopping. Pick this one, read the name, like you don't know that there's a camera recording you somewhere. You are just picking and putting the basket, and you're concentrated. And YouTubers know how to act foul. They make it look like they don't know it is there. They don't even look at the camera, so the eye does not even jam with the camera. So you think that actually there are cameras everywhere recording their everyday life. That's a flat lie. Just for a 30 minutes video they show you of a day in the life, half of that video they were acting it, because when they were doing the real things, they could not have somebody to film them, so they have to act it to show you guys that I did this. Okay, so this particular one is just so funny when I see vlogs and you do this thing of it's even common in restaurants when people go to go and eat. They leave their phones on the table of the restaurant. They walk out of the restaurant, showing the process of you packing your bag and walking out of the restaurant, and then you come back into the restaurant and pick up your phone. What's the stress for? But please subscribe to any YouTuber you know. Please, these things are just so funny to me. I'm like, we YouTubers are really suffering. I mean, we're really suffering to give you guys content, especially if you're alone, you don't have anybody to help you. That makes the work double. So the third funny thing I see YouTubers do a lot, and this still relates to vlogging. You see a random YouTuber who is not a food vlogger. I mean, you're not a food vlogger, you're just a normal YouTuber, and you're doing a day in a life, and maybe you're trying to show people that, okay, you're cooking, you're finished doing this and you're cooking, and then you gotta remove all your cooking equipment in your house, the ones you have never ever used, just to give the picture perfect scenario. In my head, I'm like, you and I know you don't use this particular spoon to fry egg. You and I know that you don't use this particular thing to do this. You see some YouTubers, you're not a food vlogger, but you're going and taking, because you want to show your cooking process, you gotta remove all the imported kitchen things that you have in your house that you're not using to make that video for 15 minutes. You gotta remove it, and it's just so funny because I know the stress you take. Like, it takes a lot of mental stress for you to prepare to vlog, and even when you're vlogging in your house, you still shift things around. YouTubers still shift things around to vlog to give you guys a perfect image. Fam, who does that? YouTubers are the only ones who do that. You see somebody vlogging in their house, you don't know what they have shifted just to give you that background you're seeing. You don't know that they have actually placed things intentionally. Somebody gonna take a flower and put on the table intentionally and be vlogging and be showing you guys and be talking, so it looks like, oh, that's how the person's house is naturally. No dear, that's not how it is naturally. We shift things before vlogging. We shift things, we arrange things, we look at how it looks in the camera just to make sure it's camera friendly, and it's so funny. The worst is when somebody is trying to show you they are eating. After they are done cooking, they put the food they want to eat. I'm like, you and I know that if you want to eat this food in your house normally, this is not how you do it, but because you're on a platform where everybody's watching, everybody's concocting. That's the funniest thing. You see somebody will cook normal jollof rice, and when the person serves on the plate, they'll go and take small parsley, sprinkle it, you know, trying to make the plate look nice. Even gari and soup, you see the person will take small parsley and put on the gari that they have made, just to give you that picture perfect. Bam! Who else can think of doing that if not YouTubers? Please give us accolades. Give us the accolades because we deserve it. People go through hell and back before vlogging. That's why this vlogging matter, I dread from this vlogging, because it takes so much work as compared to sit down videos that I just come and sit, put my camera on and talk to my camera. But with vlogging, you have to be very intentional, because you put something out there, people say, look at your house, this one is dirty, this one is not there, you have not cleaned the dust here. You're like, people are so judgmental to YouTubers. Please, people should calm down. We're humans. Like, our houses are normal like your houses. We're just here trying to give you guys content. People should not be crucifying people and making them go way out of their way, please. Now the next thing I'm going to be talking about is, you know, some YouTubers, knowing that, looking at the analytics, when they look at the analytics and they see that, oh, their audience actually enjoy story times from them, maybe they know how to gist a story time, they form story times. yes, you heard me well. Some YouTubers actually form story times just to have content to come and share with you. You know, when you imagine a scenario in your head and you be like, oh, this thing is really interesting in my head, I'm sure my audience will really want to be interested in this kind of shit, so let me just form the story in my head and come and place it and tell them that, oh, it happened to me. And you know, the comment section will be booming, people will be writing, you know, it's doing well for your channel, because that's what you want, right? For your subscribers to interact with you. So, but when you see how YouTubers, people are doing it like saying, oh shit, you see how somebody sits, take the time, think of it. That means all YouTubers say, we can do literature. We all have that literature skills in us. They think of a story that is interesting, that they know that their population which is watching their channels. As per their analytics, they have looked at their analytics and they know the age group that watches their channel most. So they look at a story time that fits that age group, that will be interesting for that age group, and they bring it to us. Like, it's actually true. That's why they say this social media, don't believe everything you hear or see there, because people just do things just for content. It does not mean that's actually their day-to-day life, or that's what happened in their life. Okay, it's so funny. And the one that even baffles me the most is if they are giving you an emotional story time, you see a YouTuber who is lying for that story. As that story is a lie, but because it's an emotional story time, they have to make it real. They now start making depressed things. Some go as far as crying. Which is fake tears, just to make that story, I saw something on the media, on social media, I think it was about last month, that was talking about a YouTuber. She mistakenly, when she uploaded her video on her channel, she did not edit, she did not cut out the ending part of the video. She was talking about her dog dying, and she was trying to make the video emotional. Oh, her dog died and her son was with her in the car, and she was making like they are all mourning the dog, and then they were actually crying. The whole video, when you're watching, like, okay, they are sincere, they miss their dog. But at the end, what she forgot to do was to cut out the part where she was forcing her son to cry. She was like teaching him, no, put your face like this, no, hold me like this, no, cry more. And people were bashing her. She had to delete the video. People kept bashing her on her channel. Like, how can you put your child through that trauma just for content? They kept bashing her until this lady actually had to delete her channel. This is a big American YouTuber with about 500k subscribers. But just the bashing alone, she had to delete that channel and concentrate on her son's mental health. That's how far YouTubers go for content to far. When you see people coming to make emotional story times here and they're crying, some are true. Don't get me wrong, not all story times that they give you on this platform are lies. Some are actually people's life experiences. But when you know that your audience enjoys the story time and you have exhausted all your story times and you still want to keep your channel valid, what do? You form your own story time. It is so funny. I find it so hilarious. So, having said that, if you know of any other things that YouTubers do, to make their channel or their vlog or their sit down and talk videos interesting, please leave it down in the comment section. If you're a YouTuber and you can relate, please drop it down in the comment section. You can relate, drop down the ones I have not spoken about. Write it down in the comment section. Just write. Let's just laugh at the stress we go through. Leave it down in the comment section. Whatever thing that YouTubers also do just to give you guys content. That's not the actual time the thing is happening, but they come and act it for you guys to know that, okay, this thing actually happened, but we could not catch it on camera, so we're going to act it. I even know of a YouTuber who got engaged, but her engagement was not on camera, so she had to ask her boyfriend to engage her back. They had to stage the whole engagement just to get it on camera for content for you guys. You see? And she faked the excitement. She faked everything. Meanwhile, it had already happened before. But she was like, oh, she needs the video to give you guys. So she went and placed her camera and they started acting what happened before her engagement and when the guy engaged her. I'm just like, people go through hell and back for this content thing. It's so funny things for me. Having said that, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this video made you laugh, because when I was thinking of all these points, I was just laughing to myself, as in YouTubers are suffering. You see the stress we go through. Please subscribe because all of us go through that stress. Subscribe, okay? Before heading out, share this video, give it a thumbs up, leave down your comments in the comment section, and we'll be reading, okay? Hopefully I'm going to see you on my next one, unfailingly, by the help of God. Bye fam.